Good morning, good morning. Markets are open, guys. The casino is open. Camera looks weird. Hey Dell, what's going on, man? It's going awesome. It's going awesome. I'm a little late here to the party. James, what's happening? Good to see you guys. Uh, Absolutely crushed a short here this morning on the PAs, the new PAs. Honest take, what's going on? John Sharp. Um, I guess I don't have any consistency left. 30%, so I'm gonna have to build these accounts up if anything. But yeah, it was James. I did very well last night. I actually don't have any funded accounts to trade. Um, but so trying to decide what I'm gonna work on here. We do have news here at 10 a.m. my time, Eastern time. We have job openings, and we also have Trump speaking later today too. So that's about the only news we got going on. Push it down now below 19,400. Yeah, quite the wild night. I ended up catching a nice long down here around the 200s and took it up to around 500, and then I ended up doing a few scalps on the personal account. Up really big on the personal account. So, so yeah, it was a good day, good night. Almost so much I was just like, oh, I'm not even gonna stream this morning because I ain't got much to trade. But I guess I'll work on some evals. I got two funded futures starter accounts passed last night. I got one Tradeify passed last night. I got two take profit trader accounts passed last night, 50Ks. I did hit DLL, my personal DLL on Bielamox again. So yeah. See if I can set up a copier here. Alright, I'm gonna copy trade these two 50Ks. John Walk, what's going on, buddy? Good morning, good morning. Feel like I'm not quite awake yet. I was up trading pretty late last night. It was a good day, good night to trade. It was really nice price action, better than I've seen in a long time. Hey Dylan, what's going on, man? Good to see you guys. Yeah, so Nasdaq had a nice push last night. Kind of bottomed out there, 19,139, and just a massive move, which is to be expected. I mean, we get giant bounces even in bearish markets. So 400 point bounce, and the market's almost green this morning. So we'll see. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, you did, James? Yeah, I caught a big move of it, but I understand it's hard to hold on to trades on the long side, especially when knowing that how bearish the market's been. It's very difficult. It's a nice push up there on the ORB, the 5 minute. Just trying to sign in my other accounts here. Hey Terry, what's going on? Good morning. 100 point candle, yeah, nice 100 point candle there, 5 minute. It's almost a typical 100 point candle nowadays, right? Honest take. But yeah, nice push up above the ORB there. Feeling pretty strong. I mean, it's kind of like you kind of have that feeling like we're gonna get a bounce today, but hey, I thought that yesterday too, and you see what happened. What, 5% down almost? So, but yeah, I passed two my funded future starters last night, two take profit traders, which I just have to flip now, and one Tradeify. One Tradeify growth account, 50K. What's nice about all those is I don't have to pay the activation fee. The My Funded Future starter accounts, take profit traders, because I used Terry Trades 100, all caps. I don't have to use there's no activation fee, so which is sweet. And neither is the Tradeify growth account. Amelia, what's going on? A lot of people trade it differently, Dylan. I don't trade it that often. I do look at it. A lot of people wait for the 5 minute ORB to close, the first one, and then they take the break of it. That's how a lot of people trade it. Some people use the first 5 minutes as a like they'll do the retest of it as support and take the bounce. But yeah, some people just like set the break above and then they just like a buy stop and then they just send it, which you would have got probably 100 points this morning. 80 points so far, and it doesn't look like it's going to pull back anytime soon. So, yeah, different people trade it differently. It's just went in 1,000 on all the deal Knox counts. Nice, Dell. I have two Apex PAs, three 150Ks, and renew at $30. I'll keep. Yeah, I had some renew too this morning. Two 25Ks and two 50Ks. I'm going to copy trade these two 50Ks. I don't have any funded accounts to trade. I mean, these are already up. This one's up almost 3 grand today, this PA, and this one's up 2,700 today because I caught this short here, down through. Um, And the Buellanox, I hit daily loss limit last night. That was my only negative last night. And my funded account, guys, is up $5,100 last night. Sorry. I have to smile about that because that's probably like one of my best days on NQ. Yeah, TPTs, it's great. So I'm up $5,205 on the personal account, which is probably one of my best days trading NQ on a personal account. So pretty happy about that. And that was all last night. I just caught that long. Added a second contract, ended up with 2 contracts, and just let it ride. But to be honest with you, I should have like even held it even longer. But once I hit over 5,000, I ended up getting out. I was definitely playing my P&L. Yeah, just a great night. Yeah, John. Definitely, I'm happy about my trading lately. On my personal account, my prop accounts have been suffering. I mean, I'm up probably $18,000 in my personal account this month. So, kind of crushing it in the personal account, and the market's just giving me opportunity to do that, really. But so I don't know if I'll take a trade on my funded account, on my personal account this morning. Yeah, John, for sure. Definitely a good start. You know, I just don't. It's starting to weigh on me where you feel like, oh, well, I don't want to give it back type thing. So I got to be a little careful with the psychology of it. Because it's definitely not my normal. I'm used to making like $200 a day on the account, $300 a day. But yeah, I gotta look into some more of that stuff, John. You're absolutely right. I've done a little research on that stuff, but I am such an idiot when it comes to like tax stuff that I really need to go talk to someone soon. Oh, and another thing, guys, another positive thing for the channel is last night I reached enough watched hours to become monetized for YouTube. So I have enough subs and I have enough watched hours to become monetized. So that's pretty sweet. Still pushing up here, 19,552. The overnight high is 585. I don't see it. It's pretty bullish right now. I don't really see it stopping anytime soon, but you think we're going down? Yeah, maybe, Dell. It's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong candle right there. Yeah, we could, I mean, for a scalp or something. But you're also looking at a 100-point candle, so. But yeah. Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, Kevin, news at 10. We got Jolts at 10. Yeah, John, I'm definitely becoming more confident in my trades. I'm also not feeling as like I need to scalp in this market as much. Like, I'm looking for bigger trades, like bigger wins, so like more points. And if you catch the right move, I mean, 100 points, 200 points is almost nothing now in this market. I mean, of course, it's going to change eventually, but where we're going to be begging for 20 points, 30 points. Alright, push it down to 500s, 19,500. This was a pretty key level last night. We kept rejecting off it a few times, and then once we finally broke, it really ripped. I'm just gonna try to be a little bit patient. I did trade quite a bit last night, so too. Let's take a look at gold. Gold's pushing higher. What's the YM doing? YM pushing lower. Pretty interesting. Let's see what ES is doing. Not really pushing up like the NQ. But from what I understood, now I might be wrong. I believe I heard someone say that the ES was only down like 1%, maybe like 1.5% yesterday, where the NASDAQ was down almost 5%. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, Dylan, I just got to get approved through YouTube now, so I applied for the monetization this morning. So hopefully I can get monetized. Should be sweet. Might be able to make $1 a day. I think Methodical Man says he makes like $200 a month from YouTube, and he's got what, 4 times as amount, 5 times as many subscribers, almost 6 times. But yeah, it's thanks to you guys, really. Just appreciate the support, you know. Especially you guys that hang out with me in the morning. We have a lot of supporters in the nighttime stream, that's for sure. But my loyal people that are hanging out in the morning, appreciate you guys. Still pushing up there. Very nice ORB push. It's finally winning today. This hasn't been working too good, that 5-minute ORB. How did it work yesterday? Yeah, yesterday it was nasty too. It didn't work. Today it's working very well. Just a rocket ship, guys. Pushing new session highs now. Push the overnight high. Testing this. Can be testing the 600s soon. Oh, your brother did? Just first payout from YouTube? That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely another milestone, Dylan, for sure. Definitely another milestone. We get to 1,000 subs, it'll be another milestone. Which I can see us doing that probably by the end of the month, I'm thinking. Probably. Testing that 600s now. Pretty parabolic right now. There's really no setup for me. Yeah, it was like 2 to 4%, I think. I can't remember because I was old. Yeah, the ES. Yeah, it wasn't down as much as NASDAQ. NASDAQ was flushing. Ah, thanks, Dylan. Yeah, I know you're. I remember you're the one that always checking in. But yeah, I know. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'll be around for 10,000 subs. I don't see me stopping this anytime soon. It's fun. It gives me like another outlet. It's trading related, but it gives me an outlet to just trading. Especially when I'm making content like videos and stuff on the weekends. Like I like doing that. This is gonna be an aggressive play right here, but I'm gonna buy here. Super aggressive. Eval only. Basically a wick test. There we go. Take that off for a quick 600. That was all that was, is a wick test bounce. Little trades by Matt style. Super bullish, obviously, and then you see it came right down to that wick right there. That's where I ended up buying. Normally, like when it slows down, it's like a 10-point play, but in this type of market, I ended up just taking it for a little ride there. Still rejection off 599. That was a quick one. That was if I put 10 contracts on each account, that would have been a past 2 past accounts. But it's alright. Good start. And you generally don't want to take the second time it comes down and tests like that, because you're going to take some heat. I mean, we can still keep going up, but it's usually the very first test on that wick test there. It's good 30 points. Hey, what's going on, J Stores? What's happening? Yeah, John, the 25Ks and the 50Ks are the ones I like. Because the activation fees are too high. Over 50K. Because the activation fee for 50K Buellnox is 149, I think. But like 150K is like $500. Yeah, for sure. I like the 25Ks and the 50Ks. 25Ks right now, the 25Ks and the 50Ks are 83% off right now. But yeah, I don't recommend anything over 50K. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, someone on Stock Tiger's chat last night passed a 150K Buellnox, and the activation was like $500, and like they weren't aware of that, and it's like, yeah, no, it's really unfortunate. Kind of flagging here. Just be interesting if we kind of hold this trend. Might take a gamble here. See if we hold this. It's on eval, so I'm trading super aggressive. I don't like it. I don't know, we'll see. Stops at 501. So I'm put it at 499. We'll get that news at 10 too. Almost forgot. See if we can hold that 500 there. Forgot we had news. I'm just gonna close it there. We got news in just a few minutes, so. All I was looking at is this little flag here. Type pattern. I was just seeing if we would hold that trend, which we were, but with the news coming out in just a few minutes, like 3 minutes, something like that, I'm just gonna hold off. Yes, thank you, Amelia. Trying to activate it with Terry's code, taking forever. Oh yeah, it's not. It usually takes like 10 minutes or less, but it's not as fast as like My Funded Futures or something. But yeah, appreciate you using Terry's code, John. Sure, she appreciates it. Hey Dan, what's going on, man? Doing good, doing good. Yeah, My Funded Future is great. The starter account, John, really good. You only need 5 days of over $100 to get a payout. And it's what, $97 all in on the starter account. Yeah, it's great. And they pay super quick. So that trade would have worked, but with the news coming out, I decided to close it. But yeah, we're just kind of holding that trend right now. Yep. Yeah, John, the 50K is my favorite. That's what I just passed last night. I passed 2 of them. You also get an extra 25. You get an extra $500, John, on the starter account of drawdown, and it's end of day. So you get $2,500 of drawdown. Most companies are $2,000. So yeah, it's really good. Got news here in like 15 seconds. Scalp last night, 900, 2,700 even, 300 away from passing the 50K. Nice, Dan. Yeah, I passed some accounts last night too. Last night was great, wasn't it? There's the news. Right off that. If you would have took that flag break off the inside bar, what a, of course, I mean, obviously because of the news, but yeah, what a setup there. Couldn't have taken it, but if you're looking at it in hindsight after the, like in a few days, you'd be like, hey, look at that. But yeah, what a dump there. And being bought right back up. Just came right back down and tested that ORB high there for the 5 minute, and then jumped right back up. What, 80 points, going to 100 points. Wow, what a rip. 100 points, 120 points. Yeah, nice, Dan. Yeah, I did too. I caught a lot of it. That was such a nice. It was really good trading last night. Like, even the setups were working. Like, even when we were on stream, like, I made some nice trades streaming last night, and just because the setups were working. Usually my normal setups don't work. But yeah, just great night. Oh, nice, John. So almost at 50%. Also, John, on that My Funded Futures, you can pass them in one day. If you wanted to. There is a daily loss limit. It's like $1,100, but it's a soft breach. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, John. It's too bad they don't take affiliates anymore. Yeah, for sure. Just push it down now, down below 19,500. Massive pullback. We'll see if we get a VWAP bounce here. Yeah. See what the news was. Looked like I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't pay much attention to that stuff, but actual 7.74 million on the Jobs job openings. Previous 7.51. So I guess it's a positive sign. But you know how the news is. Yeah, for sure, John. I know. But he's just the one that got caught doing it, because we know all the other CEOs do the same stuff. We know that. Alright, we can get rid of this line now. Yeah. Good for the economy, bad for the market. Yeah, definitely not good for the market right now. But we're ready to test the overnight lows here. Just ripping lower here. Wow. Holy. Oh, yeah. Yep. For sure, John. 363.50 there. Overnight low, 19,139. But making new session lows right now. Testing this is the overnight. Do have room to the downside, but man, this is scary. I mean, you could hop in on momentum on a mini and blow the account in about 2 seconds. You get a 100-point pop, 2K, and your account is destroyed. Might look for a test of the VWAP here for possible short entry. Super aggressive, but I like to trade these evals aggressive. They're either smash or pass. So. My camera doesn't look. It looks weird today. The lighting looks weird. Maybe not too bad. Maybe my blood pressure's up from trading last night. I need some sunshine though. I need a little... some sunshine, some color. Alright, pushing back up. We might be testing the VWAP here. 450s. Taking the blasting right through there. Out. See, the VWAP didn't stand a chance there. That was a quick one. I tried to short off the VWAP and it just immediately blasted through. I got out quick. Alright, just wait for a proper setup now. That was ugly. What a blast. Came right down to the... We still have a gap down there. Pretty big gap. 1333s to 286. Still like the short here, but it's a little scary right now. Yeah, John, I take vitamin D3 pills every day. I think I do. Off my right side? Yeah, there's a window back there. Behind my... It's a window. Oops. Oh, really? Yeah, that could be it. I know lighting is like super important when it comes to filming and stuff, and I don't know anything about it. I just like put lights up and then turn them on and then like play with the settings a little bit. So yeah, that looks alright. Without trying to blind myself while I'm trading. Alright, pushing out 480s now, testing that 500 again. I really don't have any thoughts on direction at this point. This is a very giant range here to start. At the Y, I'm trying to push up as well. See, that's why you can't take the aggressive school run on a when it's 10 o'clock news, because if you would have took the short here at 9:45, this came right up and just wicked you out and then continued lower. It just basically just stopped everyone out. So that's why you can't really take that. Sometimes it works where you're in profits. If you take the 9:45 candle break, and then you can move your stop to break even, and that way the news comes out, then you're all right. But it's still just too risky. What a massive inside bar candle. Taking the long here. Really high up though. It's on evals only, so I didn't actually wait for the break though. Sucks. Jeez, bro. You can't even use 30-point stops. Just the natural flow of the market right now. It's I might cook these evals. We'll see. Should have waited for the VWAP touch. This is a really bad trade, guys. This is a really bad one. The intraday is gonna get me. But you know what? Oh, the intraday is gonna get me on that one. I still like the long here. So long on everything right now. This is what I should have waited for to begin with, the VWAP touch, but might get a little lucky on the this is gross. Alright. This 50Ks might be toast here in a minute if we don't get a bounce. Yeah, that was really ugly. I was anticipating that break of that inside bar, and we didn't get it. If we get it now off the VWAP bounce, then I really like it. Uh-oh. My whole trade bait just disappeared. Struggling here. I think it's gonna break down through. Come on. No. Nope. Didn't work. Fuck. That sucked. Alright, just cook 2 evals. Ah, that was a bad trade. Now we put in 2 inside bars consecutively. I did not wait for the break. That was just a bad trade. Horrible. Oh well. Moving on. Let's do this. That was stupid. Alright, copying trading these 25Ks. Not much drawdown left on those. $738, but we'll see. Yeah, that was dumb. I was looking for the break of this inside bar here to start, and then I just jumped in early. It never actually broke. It was just dumb. Yeah. Well, Kisan, I mean, I know it looks it, but I mean, this is how I make. I mean, I took a breakout trade last night and made $5,000 on the personal account, so it's like sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I understand. It don't look good. This was a breakout trade right here, 2,700 and 2,900 on the PAs. Like right here. I took the short here, down through here, and covered here. That's a breakdown trade. You know, but, and then like a lot of times I'll take, like yesterday on the, I took this breakout right here. You know, that's buying high, and then I sold higher, you know. So it's just one of those things. I just didn't wait properly. Yeah, for sure. And the volatility right now is just insane. It can cook you quick trading minis. So it's just like, you know, that one I was not patient. I should have never even been in that trade at all. I should have just waited. But just evals, so whatever. Yeah, very well could, Dan. I mean, we could just put it in a range today. Very well could. I mean, it's a pretty big range already, so it's like, what is it? 260 points or so, 250 points. But yeah. Yeah, Dylan. PT, what's going on? Yeah, thanks, EMAC. What's going on, man? EMAC in the house. My nickname's JMac, which is funny. Yeah, right now we're putting it in a range. We do have some room to. I mean, we have room to either side. That's the other issue. You know. But usually I like to take that first inside bar break of the session, and that's what that was. And it's usually I usually can get like 60 plus points out of it. Oh, Trader Bait just froze. Anyone else having issues with Trader Bait restarting? I just had my MyFunded Futures do the same thing. Maybe it's my internet. Kind of just chopping sideways right now. 460s, sitting right on the VWAP. Oh, that's cool, Dylan. Sweet, man. Yeah. Yeah, being able to trade mobily is definitely an advantage. I mean, part of trading, and I was talking about this earlier with someone, is that the reason why like a lot of us got in or want to get into trading, want to be profitable, is to have that freedom. You know, the freedom to not have to go to that 9-to-5 job, or to be able to just trade in the morning for an hour or two and then just go about your day. I mean, the idea is really not to sit in front of the screens all day. It's just to be able to travel and trade anywhere. Which is another thing. Is like, as long as you have internet, you can trade. And so yeah, that's like a major advantage, you know. Yeah, Dylan, yeah. And it's tough to trade on your phone, but hopefully, you know, it's like, you know, you just have that, you get that freedom where you don't have to sit in front of the screens. Like, to be honest with you guys, like, I would probably have traded this morning, like some evals and something, like full centum like I'm doing, so this is why I'm on. But like with my funded accounts and my personal account last night, I wouldn't have been trading much today at all. But because I wanted to hang out with you guys, I hopped on. And I knew I was going to try to full send some evals too, so I said, why not? But yeah, I mean, I made money last night and a little bit this morning where I was just like, I don't need to trade today. Yeah, people get into trading for freedom and then become prisoner of their own world. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dan. It becomes an addiction where you're constantly looking at charts and stuff. And I do find it like when you're streaming and becoming a trading YouTuber or whatever, influencer, it's like you definitely watching the charts more than ever. Do I regular trade offline demo evos for the YouTube live? No, I mean usually in the morning, Dell. I mean I'm trading my personal accounts or my personal and funded accounts. But yeah, I trade off stream all the time. Every streamer does. Every streamer's trading off stream. Even the big ones, the big ones are trading accounts that you don't even see. Like you'll see them advertising like for Belanox or Apex. 20 accounts and all this stuff, but they're trading Top Step and everything else on the side. I know they are. But yeah, for sure, Dell. I think that's what you were asking. But yeah, I tried to trade my personal account in the morning. My funded accounts as much as I can. I don't have any funded accounts to trade right now. Tomorrow I will. Yeah, Dell, for sure, yeah. That's definitely what you want to do. And at night too, like that's not my normal session. And like after I get off stream, it was like the market started really moving really well. So I started trading some of the funded accounts. But normally I try not to touch those at all. But some of the setups were just so good I couldn't really pass. Testing the lows now, below 380s, 353s. I'd hate to try to go for a momentum play here and this counts would smoke, but I really want to hop in short here. And as you see, it's bouncing right back. But like you guys were saying, we could just put in a range here. We got 5 minutes before the IB sets, so you're looking for a short too, Dell. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes before the IB sets. The initial balance. I used to be the only profitable around 10 a.m. Now I have to trade Asia, so I get lucky there. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, if the session you trade, like, if you get used to trading it, you know, that's when you're, like, used to watching a certain session, and then you go to, like, Asia session or London session and stuff. Setups can be still there, but it's like, are they working? And usually, like, the market open, like, when we trade tonight at 6 p.m., usually don't get the volatility like we did last night, which was nice. Started off a little slow and then started to pick up. And then once I got off stream at 8, I went and I ate dinner. And then it really started to pick up around 9 o'clock my time. and then I ended up starting to trade some of this stuff. Ended up catching the long on the breakout. Had one mini on, added a second once it was really pushing. Then I made a few more trades, like scalps, but they were like 20, 30 point scalps. It was crazy. Because we had that gap fill up here at 466, 469. And you had a feeling like we came back here, it was consolidating, and then once we started to break above, I ended up taking a trade to the gap fill up here. I don't know. It was just on fire. Pushing down now. I think we're going for this gap fill here. 322s. Not 322s. 284s. There's the break lower. So yeah, that right there, guys, I know this is the first inside bar of the session. This is the break I like to take. So I would have took the short here. Instead, I tried to take the long up here before it even broke. And I blew 2 evals because of it. Oh well. This is the setup. Right here at 377. Just stupid. Pushing down 300s now. 316s, I'm gonna look at that Dow too. Dow's pushing down as well. I think Dow and ES, if the market starts to sell off, I think the Dow and ES have some room. Like big time room to go. Hey, Arizona Iceman, what's going on, man? You buying puts? Nice. Yeah, I don't touch options anymore. NQ is enough. I can make bank with low volatility going in with 10 contracts and just adding on the... Yeah, thanks, Nute. I caught a nice short this morning. Pre-market here. Right around 8 o'clock. Took the break off this little range here. Took it down. Oh, so you're kind of DCAing, Del? Yeah, good to see you, Arizona Iceman. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. Really pushing down now. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the consistency right now, Newts. On these PAs. I was in a winning trade. I didn't want to close the trade out. It was pushing with the momentum, and I was like, I don't want to close this trade out. I just have to build them up more, that's all. Yeah, I was just gonna have to build them up. I'm really trying to like not think about that. It's like if I'm in a if you're in a winning trade, then it's like I'm trying not to do that like, oh well, I just got 10 points, 15 points type stuff on the funded accounts. I'm trying not to do that anymore. It works. I've gotten big payouts doing that stuff. It's just I'm trying to evolve. Especially on my personal account. We made $5,200 on the personal account last night, Newts. Which is like probably one of my better days ever trading in the NQ on a personal. So it's definitely, hopefully it becomes normal. It's just a little abnormal right now. Pushing back up, guys. Still got that gap down here, 285s. We continue to push lower. Yeah, same. Honest take, I look at this chart and I just execute on the DOM on the E-Trade. I'm always looking at the trade of 8 chart. But I've really been trying to like add to my winning trades lately on the personal account. So I start with one mini and then I just push it with adding a second. And like I was saying, I'm getting better. I'm trying not to play the P&L, but yeah, like I said earlier, it's like I got over that 5,000 and I was just like, all right, and I closed the trade. I didn't want to give it back because I probably could have made it was such a nice winning trade. I probably could have made 8,000, but all in hindsight, of course. But yeah, enough to buy a nice used Toyota Corolla. Adding in momentum. Yeah, I like to add in momentum for the most part. Honest take. Unless we see something like this. I am not 100% sure what I did, but I know I was long down here the 200s ish, and I'm pretty sure I added somewhere around here, 350, something like that, and it got a little touch and go. I might have closed out the trade and then jumped back in on this break. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I remember making 4 trades total, but this was the big move here up through the 200s. We had this just giant at 850. I don't know if you guys remember, just this giant sell off, and then it just started to bounce really hard. So yeah, I ended up getting in right around here somewhere, probably off this inside bar above 200. I don't quite remember. It's kind of a blur. But I know it was on this move up right through here. And yeah, and then I stopped trading right here. 11 o'clock, midnight. Which is just as well because it looked like it just kind of went sideways. Yeah. Yeah, and when I add to the winners, honest take, it really comes off discretion and feel. So there's really nothing technical about it, if that makes sense. It's really off feel. It's oh, we're really pushing down now, or really pushing up. You can just feel the candle. Now the problem with doing that type of trading is that discretionary stuff is like I've always said, if you're off for the day, you're mentally off, then you can definitely get smoked on that kind of stuff. That's why I kind of look for more technical stuff during a New York session. I try instead of based on the feel, because really sometimes you can almost scalp every 5-minute candle just based on feel. It's just, to me, it's not good trading. And that's usually when I get tilty and things like that. But you can really get a feel. If the market is very bearish for the day, it's you might get a 5-minute candle that pushes up, just below this candle, and you can hop in short, knowing that this candle is going to push back down, things like that. So yeah, a lot of my trading is very discretionary. Kind of like trading with Travis, with his hike and Ashies. He's very discretionary. Yeah, no problem, honest take. Alyssa, what's going on, man? What's going on? So yeah, we're just kind of chopping around here at the lows here, 313, 332s. I gotta be a little careful with these evals. I only got about $738 in drawdown, so I'd really like to get a nice trade off them. I mean, I don't care if I blow them. They're just too cheap evals, but I don't want to blow them. I'd like to pass some more Apex accounts. Just having two right now is fine, but I like to have multiple. Looks like we still want to break the lows, but I don't know. Dan Evans says 18,000. He says 18,000. We could be going there. I've heard 17,000 from someone, so pretty bold call, but very well could happen. It is NQ. Will it happen today? Could. Another 4% down day. We could definitely get down there. Market can always go lower and can always go higher, that's for sure. But yeah, that was a pretty piss poor trading right there. That was nasty. Not happy with that. There's another break of that inside bar, but it's just one of those things where it's like we're right at that initial balance, and it's like, are we really going to break down through it again? And here we are pushing down through it again. Filling that gap. We're right here. Right where we're at. I would love to see it come back up, maybe close above, and then take a long. This low here, 313s. But we could just stay below like we've done the past few days and just sell off. Certainly did it yesterday. Good bounce here, yeah, Dan. Yeah, for sure. Filled that gap now. Kind of bouncing off 280s, 270s. The overnight low down here, 139. We're basically hanging out at yesterday's regular session, New York session's low, which is right where we are right now. I'm kind of testing that. We are bouncing here, 283s. I'd like to wait to see if since this next candle does here. Pretty strong close below. A lot of people like to take this retest here for a scalp. There it is. There's the test, and then immediately pulls back. Beautiful 10-point scalp right there with ease. No drawdown. Trying to get out of that 10-point scalp stuff, but I've studied it so much that it's been watching it so often. I'm really trying to look for the bigger moves. But yeah, just an immediate rejection there off the IBL. Good 20, almost 30 points, 28 points, and continuing to push lower. Yeah, it was almost positive rated for life for a minute. Yeah, Vince, I was done trading last night. For real. Yeah. Nice, man. 9:40. That's great though. 15 minutes. I don't know how long you've been sitting there, but yeah, 15 minutes into the market open and then you're done for the day. Like that's what I was talking about. That's the freedom. Yeah, pushing lower now, 270s. Kind of waiting for just a proper setup right now. I don't have one, so sitting on my hands right now. I don't have much room for minis on this these two evals, so but I am excited. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more funded accounts starting tomorrow. No, 3 funded accounts starting tomorrow, and then I have to flip for 3 more days for Take Profit Trader, which is such a pain in the ass. They should just go to 50%, 2 days, top step. But I understand why they do it. Hey, it's Trading Star. What's going on? How's it going, my friend? Pretty wild market still, Trading Star. Lots of volatility. Yeah, not doing too good this morning on these evals. I definitely got smoked on these two. This one is about halfway from being smoked. Alright, nice push up there off 264s. This could be a little interesting. I'm gonna take a long here on momentum. Stops at break even. Adding. Come on. This count might be blown. Come on, get that push. This count's blown. No stop, count's gonna be blown. First entry was good. Try to get that momentum push up through, but pulled back as soon as I entered the second. We'll see. Trailing drawdown might get me. Yeah, got me. Shit. Start. Now it's gonna push up. You watch. That intraday sucks. Oh well. I tried. Nate finally beat Threshold on Take Profit Trader on a 420 out tonight. Yeah, that's a good celebration, Nate. Yeah, congratulations on that Take Profit Trader. Yeah, that's not easy to do. It's like once look at that. This is exactly what I wanted to do, but unreal. Yeah, trailing got me there. I don't have to worry about the trailing anymore on these PAs though. These are static now. That's awesome, Nate, man. Congratulations. Give it up for Nate in the chat. Getting his first payout this year on Take Profit Trader. Daily payouts now. Yeah, you're blowing up evals, Trading Star. Yeah, me too. But yeah, there it goes. Right back to our original entry. Stopped us out because of the stupid trailing, and then it just rocket ships. We probably could have got close to passing that account there on that trade. That's the way it goes sometimes. It's alright. $50 points. Yeah. 50 points, 2 contracts. It would have been pretty close. So, let's see. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I don't have any funded accounts to trade. I'm trading evals like a complete degen. And I really don't want to set bad examples. Currently up 2,900 on this PA, 2,700 on this PA. $5,200 and $5,205 on the personal account last night. Really good day. $18,000 this month on the personal account. So I can buy more evals. But yeah, I'm just kind of trading like a degen right now, so. But yeah, I mean, I really appreciate you guys hanging out this morning. I will see you guys tonight at 6 p.m. Please use code PINE for Apex and Beelanox. The sale is still going on. I believe it ends this week, soon. I'm not even sure. The 13th, I think. So, but yeah, you guys have been using my code to help support my channel, and it means a lot to me. Terry Trades 100, all caps, for Take Profit Trader, and MM for Methodical. How about that? For My Funded Futures. And use the code anyway, even though it doesn't give you a discount on My Funded Futures. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out this morning. Yeah. It's been a wild night. I'm a little tired. Eddie, what's going on? I'm just signing off, bud. But I appreciate you hanging out. Come check us out at 6 p.m. tonight, Eastern. We'll sling some contracts around. Hang out. So, appreciate it, Amelia. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Stay safe. The market volatility is super high still, so these are massive candles, so just be careful. And I'll see you guys later.